Welcome to Library Out Loud, a conversation about any and all things related to the Spokane County Library District. Library Out Loud is brought to you by the Spokane County Library District and our friends at STCU. Now, here's your host, Jane Baker.
Hello and welcome to Library Out Loud. I'm Jane Baker with the Spokane County Library District, and joining me today is Jill Lynn Nunemaker. Hello, Jill. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am great. Jill, you are the Development Manager for the Spokane County Library District.
I am.
And in a fairly new position. You've been with us a little less than a year, right?
I think it's been 9-10 months.
Wow,
yeah.
it's great. It's gone by fast.
It has.
Let's first introduce yourself maybe and talk a little bit about what a development manager does at the library.
Well, our development department, myself, along with Jane, we're responsible for all fundraising efforts that the Spokane County Library District does. We're responsible for donor relations, major gift solicitations, planned giving. We do it all. We wear many hats. Yeah, it's exciting.
Yes, we do.
Yes,
we do wear many hats.
And never a dull day.
It is relatively a new program at the library district. So we've been starting from scratch and getting everything going, and you've been doing a great job with
Thank
that.
you.
And one of the things that is new, not only for us at the library district, but libraries throughout the state of Washington, is Library Giving Day.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's what
It's
we're here to talk
exciting.
about today. So Library Giving Day is coming up on Wednesday, April 10th. And let's talk about it. Tell us about Library Giving Day. First of all, how did this idea start?
I am so excited about Library Giving Day. Library Giving Day is actually the brainchild, if you will, of Seattle Public Library Foundation, who about a year and a half ago during the International Library Fundraising Conference, that's a mouthful to say,
Yes, it is.
thought of this great idea that there should be a day where libraries can solicit donations and build awareness and create a culture of philanthropy within communities throughout Washington State. And so they spoke with Pierce County Library Foundation along with King County Library Foundation and Carl Bloom and Associates, who is a consulting firm based out of New York. So all four organizations partnered together to create Library Giving Day, and then they went out to Washington State libraries, all public libraries, be them county or municipal, around the state and said, hey, do you want to be a part of this? This will be a great campaign. We'll get some momentum going, some excitement throughout the whole state about around Library Giving Day. And the more libraries that we have come together, the more powerful this can be.
Absolutely.
And so far, there's over 20 libraries in the state of Washington who have partnered on this.
20 libraries.
In addition to that, there's over 70 libraries throughout the country and into Canada now that have decided that, hey, we want to be a part of this too.
Absolutely
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah. So everybody's coming together
Yeah.
on April 10th and saying, hey, for this day, donations can come to the library. Sometimes people don't think of the library for donations. I know there are a lot of well-deserving charitable organizations out there.
There's a lot.
And so we just want to kind of add to the list that the library is one of them.
We are, yeah.
And philanthropy is not new at the library. We have friends of the library who've been around for decades,
Yes.
actually. And so they have always been, I always saw them as the library's number one donor. Even though it's a group of them, we see them as a kind of a single entity. And these are hardworking volunteers who come in and do book sales, do fundraisers, and then they help support their local libraries. So it's not...
Also volunteer as well.
That's
Yeah.
true, yes. So philanthropry at the library is not new, but this is a different look at it for us.
This is kind of a boost up. We have grant writing capabilities. just a lot of things that we do. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, any nonprofit organizations listening, yes, we can help point you in the right direction with a lot of our
Absolutely.
online resources and things
Yeah.
like that to help with fundraising. In
Foundation
addition,
Center.
yes. So that's like a topic for another
Oh, that
day.
is. It's a whole nother show, I'm sure.
So, Library Giving Day, since it's our first time into this arena, we've set a goal.
We have.
Yes.
Yes. We have a stretch goal of $10,000 that we are trying to raise to support some fabulous programs that are fairly new to the district, and that's
Yes.
our museum and cultural pass
Yes.
program.
Yes. So 10,000 is the goal.
10,000 is our goal, yes.
And relatively speaking, that's not a lot.
no.
No, it isn't.
Especially for the value that
absolutely.
you get from that the whole community gets
Absolutely.
from that program.
So we're trying to raise $10,000 to help fund and expand our cultural and civic program, PASS program. Let's talk about what that PASS program is. If you haven't heard about this or are aware, but you can check out passes to museums and the symphony from Spokane County Library District's libraries, and it's been a fabulous program. Just started last year.
Very well received.
We started with Mobius Children's Museum and the Mobius Science Center, and also the Northwest Museum of Arts and Culture. We started it last year right when the Titanic was there, so it was great timing for families who normally couldn't afford to go to the museum. You know, when you have a couple of adults and a couple of children, it adds up quickly. So you're able to pick out or check out a pass for up to 4 people, and you get it for a week, 7 days, and you can go to whichever one of the entities you wanted to go to, whether it's the museum, Mobius, or the MAC. And then a few months into the program last year, the symphony heard about it.
They did.
And
yeah.
they contacted us, fortunately, and said, hey, we want to be on board with this. So then we expanded to the symphony program. And that is also, you can check out up to 4 tickets for a
Yes.
performance, and then there's certain select performances that you can go to. And if you haven't picked one up, our Engage magazine will tell you all about it right here on page 12. Not only does it tell you about the past programs, but it also tells you a little bit about Library Giving Day in there. Thank you, Vinny, for using that camera so we could see that all. So Symphony, the Museum of Arts and Culture, and the Mobius Children's Museum and the Mobius Science Center. Those are our past programs that this $10,000 will help us fund.
And I do want to add as well, Jane, that those passes, they're checked out
Yes.
constantly.
Yes.
Not a day goes by where we have a pass that sits on the shelf that goes unchecked out. I mean, it's really wonderful. Same with the symphony passes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Give families opportunities to go experience
Yeah.
some of these things in person. You know, at the library, this is kind of cliche anymore, but we're more than books.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Our product is knowledge, and sometimes knowledge comes in the form of a book. Sometimes it comes in the form of a website. Sometimes it comes in the form of a ticket that gives you an actual experience.
Yeah.
Some of the feedback we're hearing from families is fabulous. In fact, I had an email from one of our customers just the other day. Her and her family had checked out the passes to the symphony, and her son has just taken up violin.
Oh, yeah,
So what a great experience for this young man to be able to see the symphony in person and hear it, and the whole family to be there. And it was very sweet of her to send me an email. She even took a picture of the family at the symphony performance and sent it in. So we hear a lot of good feedback from that.
We
So
do.
it's achieving
Yeah.
its purpose.
It's all been positive, positive emails that we've received about this program and what an impact it's made throughout all the citizens within our county community.
Yeah,
It's been
yes.
wonderful.
So, back to Library Giving Day.
Yes,
So if you want to help support, how does somebody support Library Giving Day?
Well, the best way to support Library Giving Day is to go online to the Friends of the Spokane County Library District's website, which is scldfriends.org.
Yep, SCLDfriends.org.
Yes. And right there on the front page, you will see, as of yesterday, the Library Giving Day logo, and there's a great big Donate Now button. So for all the donations that we receive on the Friends website from now until April 16th will be earmarked specifically for this program. And that doesn't mean that you can't give past April 16th.
Oh, sure.
You most certainly can give to the Friends anytime, and if you want to give specifically to this program, maybe a month or two from now, you can always, in the comments field, write, I would like this to go to the museum and cultural past program. So we will definitely earmark those funds for that.
That's great. So even if you don't want to make the donation online, a lot of people are comfortable with that, some are not. You can always go into any of our libraries, 11 libraries throughout the county, and give a check and say, this is for Library Giving Day. Just let staff know, and they'll make sure it gets to the right place. So,
or you could mail your check in.
Sure,
as well
sure.
to our administrative offices. Just put Development Department, address the envelope to the Development Department at 4322 North Argonne Road, and that's in Spokane, Washington, 99212.
Yes, that's
so there's
it.
3 different ways to donate.
Absolutely.
We try and make it as easy as possible. So,
That's true. That's true. So stop in, mail it, or check out online. And of course, if you have any questions, contact us at the Library District. We're always happy to talk about it. I want to talk a little bit more about the Friends and what they do, and how people can get involved with that kind of thing. So we'll talk about that coming up here in just a moment, but I do want to say we're talking Library Giving Day on Library Out Loud, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Welcome to Tom Sawyer Country Coffee.
Tom Sawyer Country Coffee only roasts the finest organic coffee for our signature blends. Enjoy a cup at our coffee shop and local businesses and organizations across the region.
I'm Tom Sawyer, and we choose the Pacific Northwest.
What? You haven't been to the library lately? Stop in today and see that the library is more than books. Spokane County Library District facilities feature on-site technology, including Wi-Fi, computers, and printers, as well as free use of meeting rooms. The Library District offers events and programs for all ages, from story times to career development and employer classes to Social Security workshops. Our staff is well trained and happy to help. Find out more about your library at scld.org.
The economy is getting stronger, banks are lending again, and interest rates are at historic lows. Now is a great time to buy your dream home. The caring and knowledgeable professionals at Homes for You have been helping people just like you for over 20 years. They take the time to listen to what you want and will help you find just the right home in Washington or Idaho. Real estate is what we do at Homes for You, 928-5782, or visit online at homes4uspokane.com.
Welcome back to Library Out Loud. I'm Jane Baker with the Spokane County Library District. Joining me is my esteemed colleague, Jillian Nunemaker, who's the development manager. And we are talking Library Giving Day, which is coming up on April 10th. And it's a great opportunity to help support our cultural and civic pass program, and that's the ability to check out passes to Mobius and to the MAC and the Spokane Symphony. Goal is $10,000. Yes. What am I forgetting?
Sponsorships.
Oh, yes. Let's talk about that.
We have some wonderful sponsorship opportunities. So if there's any businesses out there or individuals who would like to sponsor one of these programs, they are free to contact us at the library. Am I free to say our direct line number?
Sure.
Okay, wonderful. So feel free to contact me at 509 863 893. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I don't even know my own phone number.
Sometimes cameras can make people a little nervous at times, so it's all good.
893
8200.
Oh, 8238.
There we go.
893-8238. Thank you, Jane.
Isn't it funny in this day and age how we don't know our own phone numbers, you know?
What it is we have so many.
Yes.
It's hard to think of, okay, which phone number do I need to reference?
They're pre-programmed, and we spend a lot of time doing emails. So,
we do.
Yeah, that's crazy. But we really do know our phone numbers.
So if any individual is interested in sponsoring Library Giving Day, any one of our programs, all three of the museum and symphony pass programs are available for sponsorships, either at the 1 month level or the annual level. And with that sponsorship, you'll also be thanked copiously in our Engage magazine, as well as online and via all of our social media sites as well.
Sure, yeah. And then there's some donor incentives.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Our donor incentives are great. So everybody who donates between now and April 16th for Library Giving Day everybody who donates at the $500 level, we are opening that up where people can tour our administrative offices, collection services, public services. So if you're interested in all the various processes of the library profession and what we actually do, this is a wonderful opportunity. So for $500, you as well as 3 other people will have an opportunity to see how interlibrary loans are processed,
how books are ordered.
What's involved in that process. It's really exciting stuff. And at the $1,000 level, for you as well as one other person, we'll be able to take that tour. In addition to that, you'll also get to have lunch with our executive director, Patrick Rowe. So you'll have his ear.
Can bend his ear for an entire lunch.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's exciting. Our donor incentives.
It is. And I do want to say, about that behind the scenes tour, at first blush, it might not sound very exciting, but it is.
It is exciting what we do.
You never think about what happens behind the scenes at a library.
Yeah.
You just kind of assume the books appear on the shelves, but they come in and there's a lot of processing that they go through. And we have a fabulous staff who works so fast, and they turn those things around and they get them on the shelves for our customers as soon as they can. And it's a pretty amazing process to see what happens.
I love going back there to public services and collection services to see what they're working on because it's really exciting.
Yes. So that's a lot of fun. So those are some great donor incentives.
I think so too.
Yeah. Again, how much is the incentive for the tour?
For the tour, it's at the $500 level, and then for the tour and lunch with Patrick, our executive director, that's at the $1,000 level.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I think so.
Yeah. So Library Giving Day, and as you mentioned, or we've been mentioning that it is April 10th. You can actually start donating today, right?
You can. Yes.
And now through April 16th, correct?
April 16th, correct.
And that's kind of our window of Library Giving Day, although you can donate to the Cultural Pass program anytime.
Correct.
But this is our goal that we set with the time period we set, trying to achieve it to make sure those passes still can get out to the community. Yeah. That's great. So quickly, let's talk about the Friends a little bit, because our Friends are fabulous, fabulous volunteers for us. And we have 10 Friends groups, and at each one of our libraries, with the exception of the Bookend in the Valley Mall, all have their own Friends groups. And you may have seen their used book sales advertised here and there, and they raise a lot of money, and then they donate to that particular library. For example, the North Spokane Library, North Spokane Friends have a book sale, and then they donate things to the North Spokane Library. So that's how it works. And then we have an overarching group, which is called the Friends of the Spokane County Library District, and that's where we help support programs that reach all of Spokane County.
Yes.
It's like the passes and some of the other things that the Friends have done. They've done some amazing things.
Oh, they have. Yeah.
So if you're in the library, most of our libraries will have this, and this is a brochure that talks about the Friends, and it tells you a little bit about how you can join and a little bit about where your money goes when you do join. Yeah, nice little flow chart there. So it all goes right back into the programs.
Oh, it does.
Absolutely. Yeah. So if you're interested in helping kids or teens or who are outreach programs, whatever, helping with the Friends is a great way of doing it. Yeah. And we're always looking for ideas.
Oh, we are.
Fundraising ideas. We're not limited to book sales. So, if you and some of your friends are sitting around saying, hey, we need something to do to get involved in the community. We have a great idea. Where can we take it? Hey, bring it by us. Who knows? It might work for us. Yeah.
And on our Friends website, there's a form that you can fill out if you'd like to contact us, contact the District Friends with any ideas that you might have, or if you're interested in joining, or if you just want to know more, but you don't want to pick up the phone and call.
Sure.
you're more comfortable with email,
Sure.
you can contact us via the website.
And joining the Friends and becoming a member, even if you do nothing else, you'll still get the emails that talks about all the things that we do.
Yeah.
And more than just the library emails, you get the Friends emails and hear what the Friends are doing. And in fact, we have an exciting appreciation event coming up for our Friends, and you'd get in on that. So it'd be
yeah.
a lot of fun. So the Friends of the Library, no matter which library you go by, you can ask any of our staff about the Friends, joining the Friends, and our staff is more than happy to answer any questions and help you with that. That's great.
Yeah.
So the Friends Library Giving Day, and what else do we have coming up?
What don't we have coming up, Jane? It's always something.
Yeah. So there's more on the horizon, and we'll share that news as it comes about and we get our details together.
Yeah.
But what a great program that you're bringing to the library district.
Yes. So be on the lookout for this poster right here in all 11 of our libraries. This will be on the bulletin boards, as well as at the checkout desks. So if you need more information about Library Giving Day and you don't have internet access right now, but you're near one of our 11 county libraries, feel free to check out our Library Giving Day poster.
Yes,
And it'll
yes.
give you all the details on how to donate and what Library Giving Day is all about.
Yes,
Yeah.
and let's recap that really quick. Library Giving Day, we have over 20 libraries in Washington State.
That are
And
participating, yes.
And then how many again nationwide?
70. Can you
70.
believe it?
That's great.
Yeah,
That's
it's
great.
really gained momentum.
So I think this is a movement that's just getting started.
Yes.
So 70 libraries nationwide on April 10th, Library Giving Day, and we have a goal, $10,000. To fund and expand our Cultural and Civic Pass program, which is our passes that people can check out to the Spokane Symphony, Mobius Science Center, and also the Northwest Museum of Arts and Culture. So great programs. And if you haven't taken advantage of one of those, make sure you have your library card and check it out. The great experiences
It has
that
been
are happening.
very positive.
So the goal is $10,000 between now and April 16th is our time period, our window for donations for this program. You can make the donations online at scldfriends.org, or there's the website there. That looks great. Thank you, Vinny. And also, if you have questions or want to donate in person, you can do so at any of our libraries.
Yes.
Any of our staff can answer questions, or you can always contact Jill or myself through the library. The library staff can also put you in touch with us. So
Yes.
various ways to donate, and we do hope that you'll at least consider it, and even if you don't donate, stop by the library and see what we have going on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's
the-
always something.
We have those programs, and the symphony has graciously matched the amount of tickets. So
They have.
Yeah.
Yes. For every ticket that we have purchased for Symphony passes, they're matching that ticket. So it's,
Yes.
it's really impressive.
yes, so they've really come to the table and been great partners,
They have
as
been.
all these groups are. There's some great things that happen in Spokane County. So again, Library Giving Day coming up April 10th. Jill, thank you. I know you got a lot going on today, but I thank you for
So do
coming.
you, Jane.
I thank you for coming by and talking about this, and hopefully we can generate some interest in
Yes,
Library
thank you for
Giving
having
Day.
me. I'm really excited about this.
All right.
Thanks.
Until next time, for Library Out Loud, I'm Jane Baker. We'll see you then.
Library Out Loud is produced in Spokane, Washington by SpokaneTalksOnline.com, which is solely responsible for its content. Ask a question, recommend a guest, and hear this program again online anytime at SpokaneTalksOnline.com. Library Out Loud is brought to you by the Spokane County Library District and STCU. Go visit and explore your local library today.